Why someone is always on your mind? Does that person think about you? There are times in life when someone slips into your thoughts. Not just once, not just occasionally, but over and over, as if your mind has chosen them as its favorite story. You wake up and their face is the first image that flickers before your eyes. You try to distract yourself with work, with conversation, with routine. Yet somehow, between the cracks of silence, they return. And you ask yourself, why? Why does this one person occupy so much of your inner space? Why does their memory feel louder than the present moment? Why can't you shake them off even when you want to? And deeper still, if you are constantly thinking of them, are they perhaps thinking of you too? Let's explore this mystery. Not through superstition, but through psychology. Through the hidden language of emotions, memory, and connection. Here are 8 profound reasons someone stays in your mind. And what it might mean about whether you live in theirs too. 1. The emotional imprint. The human mind is not a blank page. Every encounter leaves a trace, but some encounters burn a deeper mark. When someone triggers intense emotion, whether joy, love, pain, or longing, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine and norepinephrine. These chemicals heighten attention, sharpen memory, and engrave the person into your mental space. It is not always about love. It can be admiration, curiosity, jealousy, or even hurt. But when emotion is strong, memory becomes permanent. And here's the secret. If you left the same deep emotional imprint on them, they are likely remembering you as often as you remember them. 2. Unfinished conversations. Sometimes, the reason someone lingers in your mind is because the story feels unfinished. Maybe you wanted to say more, but silence ended the moment. Maybe they left without closure. Maybe there was a question that still has no answer. The brain hates loose ends. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Our mind holds on to unfinished tasks longer than completed ones. If you keep thinking of someone, it could mean your subconscious is begging for completion. For a conversation, an explanation, a resolution. And very often, if you feel this incompletion, they might also carry the same weight in their own mind. After all, silence echoes in both directions. 3. The mirror of desire. When you think of someone constantly, it may be because they represent not only who they are, but also something you desire within yourself. Sometimes, we are drawn to people who mirror our hidden longings. Confidence we lack, warmth we crave, freedom we secretly want. Your obsession with them may not be about them entirely, but about what they awaken in you. And here's the twist. If they feel an equal magnetism toward you, it may be because you awaken something in them too. Desire is often a two-way mirror. 4. Energetic bonds and telepathic pull. Have you ever thought of someone intensely, only to receive a message from them moments later? Psychologists may call it coincidence, but many traditions believe in energetic bonds. A silent cord that connects two people emotionally, sometimes even telepathically. When you cannot stop thinking of them, it may be because their thoughts are quietly reaching for you. Love, longing, and emotional intensity create ripples. When two people are attuned, the ripples cross the invisible distance. So yes, sometimes your endless thoughts of them may not be yours alone. They may be the echo of their own thoughts about you. 5. Unresolved feelings, love or wound. Two things keep a person alive in your mind more than anything: love that has not been fully expressed, or pain that has not been fully healed. If you love them but have never confessed, your thoughts return again and again, carrying what has been left unsaid. If they hurt you but you never released the pain, your mind replays them like a wound you cannot stop touching. In both cases, the heart whispers the same thing. Something is unfinished here. Something needs to be faced. And more often than not, they too carry the ghost of that unfinished love or wound. 6. Your subconscious is speaking. Sometimes, when someone appears in your mind constantly, it is not about them at all. It is about you. Your subconscious uses the memory of that person as a symbol, a way of telling you something about your inner life. Maybe they represent a moment when you felt alive. Maybe they represent the kind of connection you secretly crave. Maybe they remind you of who you were when you were with them. The question then is not, why them? The question is, what do they represent in me? And if they are also thinking of you, it may be because you too represent a hidden part of them. Two subconscious minds calling each other home. 7. Spiritual lessons and karmic ties. Not every recurring thought is random. Sometimes, life places someone in your mind because your soul has a lesson to learn with them. In karmic psychology, souls meet not by accident, but because something needs to be taught, healed, or completed. When someone is always on your mind, it may mean your connection is not just psychological, but spiritual. You may be bound to them in a cycle of growth. Perhaps they are here to teach you love. Perhaps you are here to teach them forgiveness. Perhaps both of you are walking each other toward destiny. And if this is true, then yes, very likely they think of you too. Because souls travel in pairs, not in isolation. 8. Because they are thinking of you. Let us end with the most mysterious truth of all. Sometimes, you think of someone constantly because they are already thinking of you. Energy is not bound by distance. Thoughts, when charged with feeling, create invisible waves. And when someone holds you in their mind with intensity, your spirit often feels it before your conscious mind does. This is why you suddenly feel them while sitting in silence. This is why their name slips into your dreams. This is why their face interrupts your day without warning. Your mind is not only remembering them, it is receiving them. The answer. So, why is someone always on your mind? Because love, pain, curiosity, desire, energy, memory, and spirit have chosen them as your mirror. And does that mean they think of you? Not always. Sometimes your mind holds them alone. But often, far more often than we admit, the intensity is mutual. If their presence is relentless in your thoughts, it may be because your presence is just as relentless in theirs. After all, the most powerful connections in life are rarely one-sided. Sparkle's final thought. When someone won't leave your mind, don't fight it. Listen to it. Because whether it is love, a wound, a lesson, or destiny, your soul is trying to tell you something important. If this video brought value to your day, please give it a like, hit subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. Your support truly means the world to us.